2008, and it's a real pleasure to see from these very short films, frustratingly short films actually, that when we thought, we found all the great work that was going on in London before we hadn't even started, there's even more. So the London Development Agency, our interest in all of this really is around London's economic development and working to deliver the economic development strategy for London published by the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson. In particular, we have a focus on working with the voluntary and community sector, partly because 2011 is the European Year of Volunteering, but it's also because, as somebody referred to earlier, this government has set out a commitment to support and encourage social responsibility, volunteering, philanthropy, big society if you will, and to make it easier for people to come together to improve their communities and to help one another. And also, of course, next year is the Olympic, as of 2012, it's the Olympic and Paralympic Games, and as you will all know, volunteering is a very important part of that. So this particular award focuses on partnership. Not so much partnership between people and communities, but partnership between those communities and the organisations that serve them. Organisations like mine, organisations like the National Health Service, local councils and others. And some of the work that we've seen through the shortlisting process is really inspirational. And I'd like to pick up on something that was said earlier by Mike, that actually what you see here are examples to take away and to take back. And if you see something and you think, well, actually, that should be happening in my community, or my organisation should be doing this, this is where you're going to get these good ideas. So in a moment we'll have the shortlist, but I'd just like to just take one moment, which is just to say something that I haven't been primed to say, but I want to say personally, and that's to say how much I think I probably speak for all the people in this room and others who aren't, when I say thank you to the work of Gail Finley, Charlotte, Gus, and all the other people who've been involved with the London Health Commission. This is probably my last function with the Commission, so as I've been with the Commission for some time, I'd just like to say thank you to them on your behalf. Okay, now let's see the shortlist.
Listeners provides emotional and lifestyle support service. We support people in the community because we are mainly community-based. We are set out to eradicate loneliness and isolation, thereby reducing depression. We have been able to actually establish a proper partnership with the NHS, and then we now started what we call Feel Good Friday, and then people in the community can come over there, they can socialize, they can make friends. We have health trainers who sit one-on-one with people, look at their health, their lifestyle, their diet, and then they are able to identify areas that need to change. The most positive impact that I would say is the changes we are physically seeing. They look healthier, and then you can see that they look much happier because they have started to realize the necessity to take responsibility for their health. We are seeing a lot of changes, and this is actually exciting and encouraging us to keep going.